I know there was a boat guy somewhere that could take me to the Pearl. Where was he again? Ah, there he is. See, I knew there was a guy here somewhere.
Oh? I didn't think I would see you here.
Are these two your friends?
Yes, we had the fortune of meeting not too long ago. They are quite a knowledgeable and talented pair, and a pleasure to be around. Traveler, we were just discussing the history of Rex Lapis. Would you like to listen?
Not
this,
really.
good sir, boldly expound on the newest findings from my intense decade-long research. That is, that the Lord of Geo used this original Mora as a catalyst to enhance a dagger and a sword.
Wait, Paimon is bugged and can't talk? Is this a blessing? Will she be like this the whole time?
There's a simple explanation, really. To the god of wealth and commerce, what material is easier to get than Mora?
Oh.
They're trying to argue with the guy who built their society.
I mean, I am talking about Rex Lapis. But may my friend accompany us?
You're gonna
Perhaps they could
drag
be of
us
some
with
help.
you?
Of course. They can come if that's what pleases you, sir.
Well,
Let's go.
as long as you give us Mora.
What I'm about to say is a bit disrespectful of the Lord of Geo and would draw a lot of angry looks. So it's best to discuss this somewhere quiet.
I think she just
Your
chose the
argument
wrong
just
person to
now
talk to.
exhibited a cuteness of speech and thought.
This place looks so ordinary. Can we really find anything valuable here?
Paimon really is gone this story chapter. Maybe the further I get into the story, Paimon will eventually be fixed. It's just kind of weird not having her talk. I'm so used to her talking all the time.
See that object in the center? Perhaps it emits the remnant strength of the god. That would certainly attract them. But the hydro-mimic monsters... I have a contract and must put my personal feelings aside. Go ahead, defeat them, and recover the relic.
Ring cutter!
It's just a stone slab, but its design is quite unique.
You call yourself a scholar of archaeology? You can't even recognize this or that. What are you good for?
We all have our areas of expertise. I already tried very hard to explain.
These two do not get along at all. I thought I was doing this right, but I don't know my directions apparently. This time I think I'll get it. First try, of course. It's not like I edited it to make it look like I didn't get it first try. I'm glad we can finally explore the last piece of the puzzle in Liyue though. Cause there's nothing else. Dragon
the seal
Spine,
really
come
was
quickly.
broken.
Before entering the ruin, I have a proposal that will help us prevent the kind of senseless arguing between you two that we saw at Guyonstone Forest.
You tell him, Zhongli.
Okay. What is it?
Whoa. I did not know the cave was this deep. It looks sweet though. This place looks so interesting.
Are these... statues?
No. These are people.
Oh
Ugh.
my.
They were
What in the
probably
world is gonna
followers of
be
the
in
god of
this
salt.
place?
How did they become this way?
What in the world is hidden deep in this ruin?
Yo, Zhongli be pretty thick though. I wonder, if I stick up Zhongli's pillar here, and then use main character and use his pillar, does it create more vibrations? Oh, that is cool. You didn't see anything, okay?
quake!
And this is why I'm a ka-ching man.
Hey!
Way easier.
Able to produce endless salt. The god of salt is powerful indeed.
Finally, after all that effort, I've found precious treasure. I claim this as mine.
Let's see what Zhongli's ult can really do.
This is order.
Now that's an ultimate. Just summons a giant meteor and freezes everyone.
When you stick this ruler in the ground, the surrounding area will become covered in salt.
That's even better than the salt chalice.
Well then, according to our contract, the salt ruler goes to Miss Wanyan.
No, unacceptable. I paid for and organized this entire expedition. Why should I get the short end of the stick? And this girl has been useless. Why would she get anything?
Buddy, you've both been useless.
Rex Lapis once said, "Ones who break their contracts shall suffer the wrath of the rock."
That is one of
Zhongli's
your
about to go
gods.
in. Oh
I
man.
am from
And I
Snezhnaya.
finally get to see when girls call him daddy.
Will suffer
This should be
the
interesting.
wrath of the rock. You may find it rather unpleasant.
So all the Guy Fatui members are fire characters?
Nowhere to hide.
They should add some variety to their ranks. That pillar drop was sweet. I didn't expect to hit him, but I'm glad I did. Be crushed by the rock.
Order guide you.
Zhongli's ult really is one of the coolest in this game.
Crumble. Stabilize. Can't run from death.
I shall confiscate your treasure as well. You are not worthy to continue any further into the ruin. Leave this place.
Oh, darn you! Just you wait.
Miss, you lack even the most basic archaeological knowledge.
I agree,
and can
man.
recognize naught but a few simple relics.
What are all these? What did they see? What did they do? What happened?
Since you do not trust me, let us continue onward. That which lies beyond this door will show you all that happened back then.
I have a feeling she's about to be in a world of hurt.
This is the scene of the crime. Havria's body dissipated, leaving nothing but these traces of salt. Her dying moments have since been frozen in time to this very day. The story continues that some among her people realized at last that this gentle, kind, but weak god could never protect anyone in wartime. The Archon War was cruel in the extreme. Instead of consigning her to the agony of defeat, they thought perhaps it would be better to give her a quick release. No matter how weak the god, the power that flows forth when they are slain is beyond the strength of mortal coils to bear. Those who could not flee were thus transformed. Those of her people who were untouched by this disaster left for Liyue, where they sought refuge with Rex Lapis. Their descendants feared Havria's remnants and lived in terror that she had laid upon them an eternal curse. So they risked their lives to come here, to break the sword, and offer up obeisances in hopes that her anger might be appeased. But they need not have done so. For how could a god who had never once resisted, even till the end, nurse hatred for her people in her heart?
Even if this is so, I can't. This must be a lie. A false history, all of it. Don't you dare try to shake my faith.
Sometimes you just gotta learn the hard way, guys. Someday you'll be able to talk, Paimon.
This is the price she must pay. Yet I would not call it a bad thing. Judging by how she appeared, I fear that she will struggle for a time. But even if she may not escape that struggle immediately, simply recognizing the truth is good enough for now. Indeed, in ages past, Havria's story served as a warning to me as well. Faith in a god who has already passed will do you no good. So it is for Havria. And so it is for Morax also. All right then. Now, would you like to accompany me in taking a trip to Guyonstone Forest? Treading old ground, telling old stories. One cannot help but be reminded of old acquaintances.
I wonder if we're ever going to get to meet those old acquaintances of his.
Thousands of years ago, the Adepti and I fought against the turmoil that plagued every corner of this land. Guyonstone Forest, where I sealed many gods with my spears. After so long, naught but folk tales remain. Oh, Sile, you and I were foes. But our ancient grudge is but a bygone memory now. May that which Havria has left behind be yours to subsume. And thus another spark of divinity departs from Liyue. My legacy shall now be left to those who come after to debate.
And that's it. That's the end of Zhongli's story, guys.
Come on, enough
I
procrastinating.
gotta take a picture to
Let's
commemorate
go.
this moment. Can't just pass up a picture like this. It looks fine.